Welcome to the Continuing Education channel, where we teach on how to understand and navigate multiple continuing education platforms. In this video, we'll teach you how to create an nabp eProfile ID, which is crucial when the continuing education platform you are using submits credits or reports your completed courses to CPE Monitor. First, we can go to the nabp website by typing nabp.pharmacy on your browser. You can also find the website in the description below. Then click on eProfile Login. There will be 3 choices with descriptions to choose from. Choose whichever applies to you. But for the sake of this example, I'm going to choose individual or business customers. You'll then be redirected to the login page. A thing that I always do is to try logging in using the email and password that I commonly use, just to check if I may have created an account before and to avoid creating a duplicate account. After my attempt to log in has failed, that's when I create a new account or log in. Click on Create Login. It will ask for the email address that you want to use. This will also serve as your username or login. Type in your email address and hit Next. A verification code will then be sent to the email address that you've just typed in. Open your email and look for an email titled NABP Verification Code. Check your spams folder or junk mails if you don't find the NABP verification code in your inbox. You can also use the search box of your email that most email providers have. Once found, copy the verification code and paste it on the field that says Verification Code. Then type in your password. Please take note of the requirements listed on what passwords are accepted by the system. After creating the password, click on Create Login. The website will then provide a notification that you've successfully created a login. Click on Go to Login to go to the login page. I'll click on Individual or Business Customers, since this was the option that I chose earlier. Now that I'm on the login page, I'll type in my email or username and password. Then I'll click on Login to access the account that I just created. When you log in for the first time, you'll be prompted to set up 2-step verification for added security. You can choose to have a code sent to your phone number or use an authenticator app like Google and Microsoft Authenticator. You may also click on the Remind Me Later button to skip this step. Personally, I would like to have this added security. But since I always travel outside of the US, I'll choose Use My Authenticator app rather than send a code to my mobile phone. This way, I will still be able to authenticate my account even without roaming service when I'm outside the US. So I'll click on the radio button beside Use My Authenticator app and click on Enable Now. When you choose to set up 2-step verification with an authenticator, the website will ask for your password again. Type your password and hit on Confirm, and you'll have access to a QR code that you can scan using the scanning feature of the Authenticator app on your phone. Your Authenticator app will then add NABP on your list of logins that the Authenticator can provide authentication codes for. After scanning and adding NABP on your Authenticator, hit on the Next Step button. On the next page, you'll be asked to put in the code which your Authenticator will provide. Type in the code and click on Verify. Please note that the process is essentially the same if you choose the Send a Code to My Mobile Phone option. The difference would be that the code will be sent to your phone instead of having an authenticator generate it for you. Just click on Go to My Account. This is your account's main page whenever you log in at NABP. You'll have several options with useful descriptions to help you understand what they are for. Since my objective is to create an nabp eProfile ID for myself, I will choose Create Individual eProfile. On this page, it will ask for your profession. For the sake of this example, I will choose pharmacist. Then you will need to fill out a form with your personal information. Filling out the form is straightforward and easy. Click on Next after all the fields have been answered. We're almost done. Just put in your address information and phone number, then hit Next. At the last step, the website will show the information that you've entered for review. There is a pencil icon on the right that you can click in case you need to change or correct one or more answers. When everything appears to be okay, scroll down, read the terms and conditions, and if you agree, click on the checkbox below. You can also click on the second checkbox if you want to have a copy of the terms and conditions, and then click on Submit. Congratulations! You now have an NABP eProfile ID. Please note that even if your eProfile ID has already been created on the NABP official website, it will still take some time before the continuing education platforms will be able to recognize your eProfile ID. In my experience, it may take from 24 to 48 hours. If the continuing education platform you are using is still unable to recognize your eProfile ID, even after double-checking that all the information are correct, contact support of that platform. Click on Finish eProfile, and it will show you the information you entered. At this page, you will need to type in your license information by clicking on Add License, and this is the same for education and employment. There is also an option to participate in NABP Verify, but these are different topics. Our goal to create an NABP eProfile ID has already been achieved. Please support this channel by clicking on like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos about navigating and knowing more about platforms that provides online courses for continuing education.